All right, how's everybody tonight? Good. Thank you all for being here. You know, it's summertime, one of my favorite times of the year. I used to have a boss, though, that would say that if it was summertime, he'd go, guys, summer's my favorite time of year. But then fall, he'd say, I love fall, guys, my favorite time of year. I started to think, man, I think this guy just loves seasons. But I do love summer. Recently, just a month ago, we celebrated our nation's 243rd birthday, our independence. And the thing was, it's not just independence, but it's independence from Great Britain. And so I think it's always appropriate this time of year that we just look across the Atlantic, because they did have to kind of role in establishing the country we are today. We look across and we just kind of give them a nod and say, it's still 2-0. Just remind them, it's been a couple hundred years. If y'all want to come again, we're more than ready. It's also, what, Shark Week? Yeah. Who doesn't love Shark Week? Everybody loves Shark Week. I was sitting there one day, I was thinking, thank God it's not Baby Shark Week. How terrible that would be. I'm sorry for even bringing it up. My wife said, Shawn, don't bring that up. These parents have probably got away from their kids for the night. I don't listen very well. My parents are here tonight. They have been here every time I perform here tonight. Now that's support, right? Yeah. All right. In fact, my dad came up to me before the show tonight and he said, Shawn, still embarrassing the family? It's okay though. I haven't got to hear those words since I was 12 years old. It's great. It's great. So I appreciate that. But they are here. In fact, my mom is often saying, do you have any jokes about us? I sure do. I know just because I'm on Facebook too that a lot of you are into Face App. Everybody's gone there and made yourself look old. I've done that too. Brandon Davidson, who often performs here, he's not here tonight, but he went on there and scared me so bad I unfriended him. It's like the crypt keeper. But I went on there out of curiosity. I went on there and I made myself look older. And I thought, wow, I look a lot like Dad. I mean, a lot in the face, What all those people have been telling me my whole life is true. Yeah, just like a little George. Why do people do that towards kids? I think they're going to beat me up. Act just like a George. But I did look like him, so I thought it'd be fun. I took the picture, I cropped it up, I made it look like a photograph. Now, my dad's never had facial hair, really, except for, if you don't count that 70s mustache he had that he was always combing. But for a long time, he hasn't had it. So I had to compensate for that. I sent my mom the text, and I said, hey, you ever seen this picture of Dad with whiskers? Now, you ever send somebody a text and you have a certain expected result? It didn't happen the way I thought. I thought it would be something like, oh, just like your dad. I do see it. How did you do that? Instead, what I got was, where did you get that mugshot of some old drunk? My mom said that about me. Now, here's the thing. I texted her, I said, Mom, that's my headshot from my comedy profile. I just took it and aged it on an age app. So then I thought, oh, okay, I get it. But then what I got was, it's definitely not your dad. I mean, his eyes are so much prettier. He has a cute grin, not a big, sly, crooked smile. I said, Mom, it's still me. It's still your son. And so it was around that point that I blocked my mother. She can't hurt me anymore. But I am getting older. There's several signs that I've noticed besides getting a little bit of gray hair. I started noticing some of my actions. Some of the things that I do and say. In June, our family went down to South Padre Island, which is great. It's a great drive down there. It's about a 10-hour drive when you have girls. Me and my 18-year-old son drove down there. Had some great conversations. We took turns driving. My wife and the girls sat in the back and ate all the snacks. And we got down there, and everybody's ready to go somewhere. My wife said, we got to go get some groceries. The girls wanted to go to the beach. Me and my son just wanted to hang out and chill out. And while we're sorry, I lost my place there for a minute. I started, we unpacked. We're going into the condo, and we're right there on the beach. My wife had a great place right on the beach, okay? And so we're getting out, and everybody's taking something. I'm kind of behind everybody, getting the last load. They're all about 15 feet ahead of me. I'm looking around at the beautiful blue skies out there, little white puffy clouds, seagulls, warm Gulf breeze coming off the Gulf of Mexico. And I just went, I smell that sea air, no. Because I caught myself, because I said, oh my God, if they heard me say something like that, it's instant old man time. I mean, what's the next time we start talking about the average rainfall down there? Yeah, it's not as much as you think it is. I mean, if my wife heard something like that, she'd be like, oh man, because she's 11 years younger than I am. And my kids wouldn't let that go. That'd be like a 3-day running joke. You know? Hey Dad, do you smell something? What, something burning? Oh no, it just must be that sea air, Dad. Those kind of things, those kind of wonderful things. Another thing I'm starting to notice, and I think this is kind of like an old thing, older people do it in the South as we get older, and that's turn all the WH words into HW words. You know, like, what are you talking about? The other day, my daughter called me. I said, where are you going, and what time will you be home? She said, Dad, what's wrong with you? Did you have a stroke? I love going to Whataburger. If you go to Whataburger 5 times, you get a free water treat of some kind. And then probably the worst thing happened recently, y'all. I was looking in the mirror, and what I thought somehow a hair from my head had landed inside my ear was just laying there. It turned out to be attached. The biggest problem I had was that thing was about 6 inches longer than it should have been. It was attached like here. So I know I'm getting older when that stuff happens. America, we talked about America earlier, and it was founded by a lot of different explorers came to this country. We had the Dutch came over here, the Vikings came over, the Germans, French, Spanish, Italians. And the thing about explorers is, they're, like all men, they're motivated by something. And it's not gold. It's not success. It's women. It's the fault of women that all imperialism, colonization, and so forth has happened, because you know it's some dude out there trying to impress his girl. So in the name of that, it progressed to the 1800s, where you got some guy standing in front of a Native American saying, nice piece of land you got here, Geronimo. My wife's had her eye on it. How about you and your family get out? I won't have to kill you. A little dark comedy into the mix. But my favorite explorer is a guy who didn't come to America, but he had a lot of great accomplishments, and that's Marco Polo. Marco Polo was a merchant and explorer. He was famous. I sound like an encyclopedia. He was a merchant and explorer. He was known for sailing throughout Europe, throughout the Middle East, all the way to Asia, to China. He established some significant trade routes. And the way we honor that man is by naming a swimming pool children's game. In fact, I bet when I said Marco Polo boxer, y'all thought about a swimming pool. So that's the way we honor that guy. But I don't know, maybe the person that came up with that game knew that that's how he got around, that that's how he found things. Maybe he stood on the deck of a ship and just shouted his name out. Maybe. I think it was something like this. His first mate come on deck and say, "Excuse me, Marco. Would you like to maybe use a compass or maybe use a telescope?" "I use a compass. I use a telescope, huh? Like every other explorer, huh? Not to me. Not to Marco Polo. So you're just gonna continue to stand on the deck and a shout out of you on the name." Yes, sir. Like I told you like 1,000 times. I stand on the deck of the ship. I shout back of my last name, I know that's where we needed to go. And hey, work is so good, I can do it with my eyes closed. Watch it and learn. Marco! Marco! You see, you're taking this ship that away and you shut your face. Right? That is a way to get around. Y'all, I've enjoyed it. We've got a great group of comedians here tonight. Thank you all, and enjoy the rest of your meeting.